when you open it up, again, but let's open it up and let's go ahead and open it up together. Okay, so that's how it looks. And then we're going to go ahead and remove this. Hi, this is Kai from Kikai Craft. I've been a little not making my videos because I have been a little bit obsessed with something else, and I'd like to share that because I do want to share this whole weird collector's journey with you. It's mostly fountain pens, but every so often I stumble upon a little rabbit hole, a little bit away from where I am, but not too much. And so I came upon the Labubus, and I've been featuring them a little bit in my Instagram, and I know I put up an unboxing, and I'll put a link up there with everyone doing a little bit of a review. And so this is the Labubu. If you haven't seen one yet in your social media feed, I don't know what you've been searching, but this one came up regularly in mine, and I got super interested because I do love collecting dolls and all of that. I had Nendoroids and such. And so I went ahead and I got myself Labubus, and I currently have 3 Labubus. And this was, if I'm not mistaken, my first one. This is sea salt coconut. Now, today we're going to explore 2 alternatives or 2 other options. If you are not a fan of this kind of creepy smile, there are other cuter options that well, we're going to explore today, and we're going to compare all of them. So let's start with the Labubu. So the Labubu actually came from the mind of Kasing Lung, who is a Hong Kong artist, and he grew up in the Netherlands. So is it the Netherlands? Yeah, I think he grew up in the Netherlands, and he was inspired by Nordic fairy tales and the Smurf, and he came up with like these characters. And so there's Labubu, there's 3 other characters, and in an interview with the maker of the Labubu, I found out the Labubus are actually girls. So in my review, you will find that I had a few thoughts about the finishing of the dolls, and but I do enjoy all the customization that I can do on the dolls. So this is how it is without any customization. When you get it, what you will get is the doll itself. It has a like a ring right there. It's actually a bag charm. And so this is what you attach to wherever it is that you attach your bag charms to. Okay, so you get the doll, and then you get a card that tells you which Labubu you got, right? And then it also comes in a box. It's a blind box. So when you get it from Pop Mart, you'll get it in a box that looks like this. Okay, and inside, of course, as you unbox it, you will find the Labubu in a bag that looks like this. Okay, and then you'll get your Labubu inside. So there are 6 different Labubus. The soy milk, the lychee berry, the green grape, the sea salt coconut, which Cole is from, toffee, sesame bean, and a secret. And the secret is actually chestnut cocoa. This is how the box looks. Again, I'll put the unboxing. I already put the unboxing up. And the secret is chestnut cocoa, which looks like this. Now, as you can see, Labubus are highly customizable. You can put clothes on them. You can put hair pieces, glasses, and yeah, the whole shebang. They even have cameras that you can put in. So there's that. And then there are also bags. There's like a slew of stuff right now that you can put on your Labubu. They even have little carry cases like this so they don't get dirty, because variants like soy milk have the chance to be super dirty. So maybe you want to put them in also in case they get wet. And so as I was looking at Labubus, I found a number of alternatives. Why do I say alternatives? Because the prices for Labubus are actually a bit steep. If you get them from the local shop, they'll be about $20–$25 maybe if you get them straight from Pop Mart, maybe 30. But if you get them from the secondary market, you get to choose maybe a blind box, maybe you get to choose the exact color that you want, so you don't have to buy so many blind boxes. The prices go up to like $50, and for chestnut cocoa, the secret one, it can go all the way to $150, so it's a little bit on the steep side. And so, oh yeah, and with chestnut cocoa, you don't just get this card, you also get the macaron with it. So chestnut cocoa and sea salt coconut and soy milk that I just showed you. This is actually from Labubu version 1. There's a Labubu version 2 where Labubu is sitting down. I don't have that version. So as I was going through this and, you know, just enjoying the whole experience, I stumbled upon a few other bag charms that had a different face and a different expression. And I'll be sharing that, and I'll be comparing it with the Labubu in case you were looking for a bag charm that is kind of like the Labubu but might look different or is in a different price range. Oh, yeah, before I continue with the next one, I have to say that there are a lot of fake Labubus going out as well. Obviously, their prices are a little cheaper if the seller is honest, maybe half the price, but some sellers aren't so honest. So Pop Mart created this this QR code that you can scan, and if you scan it, just to show you, I know I put it up in my other video, but in case you haven't been, so what you do is, oh, there, you scan it, and you go to this site. You go to this site, and you have to like complete it with the number on your box. Okay, and so that's how that works. Okay, so moving on from Labubu, let's go and talk about Bao-ao. So this is Bao-ao. It comes from CQ Toys. Again, it's actually in a blind box. So it'll come like this. I have an unboxing, I think on my reels. And when you get this, you will find out that there are also 6 options and a secret. And the secret is super cute, but I don't have the secret for this. And you'll have Cuddle Rabbit, Cuddle Pig, Cuddle I think that's a koala, Cuddle Frog, Cuddle Mouse, and Cuddle Bear, and then the secret, which is a cat, okay? Spoiler alert. And so it looks like this. This one also has a scan, like a QR code that you can scan. And if you scan it, hold up, give me a second. Okay, so if you scan it, okay, let's see if I can scan it. Okay. If you scan it, it'll bring you to, okay, take some time. This is actually the QR scan that takes a really long time to load. Then you'll see something like this. This is the second scan for this because the first time was right before I made this video. So the number of times the code has been scanned will also sort of give you an idea how real your item is, because the more scans there are, chances are people have been copying that specific QR code, at least for the Labubus, and it's been scanned multiple times. Okay, so this is where the website is for the Bao-ao. So let's go ahead and have a look at it. So when you get it, just like the Labubu, it comes in a box. Let me just check the boxes. So box-wise, it's roughly the same size as a Labubu. Yeah, box is the same dimensions as the Labubu. When you open it up, again, you will have the foil. But unlike the Labubu, this one just has the Bao-ao logo on it. And when you take it out, you will find your Bao-ao. And this is how they look. Very cute. The faces are similar. Okay, not much of a change in the faces. Maybe the color of the hair, that little wisp of bangs up there, is a little different. Some, they have different accessories. And this one also has a ring for your bag, very, very similar to the Labubu, actually, even in the color. So you can see that. Okay, these specifications, they're roughly the same. Okay, they're not. The Labubu is smaller, as you can see right there. The Labubu is about, let's have a look. I think it's maybe 16 centimeters with from tip of the ear to the soles of the feet. Whereas the Bao-ao is a little bit bigger. I'd say maybe 17 maybe centimeters, and so it's a bit longer and the body is stouter. It's also heavier. Okay, so this is quite light, but this is already going into the heavy category. So this is the fox. Oh no, the rabbit. And I also have another one. Let's take it out. Okay, so when I got this is what I got. This is the koala, if I'm not mistaken. See there? The koala. So that's how they all look. This one comes with a bib for an accessory. Okay, and just like the Labubu, oh, that fell. Just like the Labubu, they also come with cards that tell you exactly which one you got. This is how the cards look like with the code too. Okay, and so that's quite cool. So you have all these cards with all these. Now, if you can see, the faces are quite similar. Very cute, and yeah. So this was released in 2015, made very popular because of the celebrities that started putting this as their bag charm. This one, as far as my research goes, it came out in 2024. So it's just this year, perhaps to follow the fame of this. And they're also quite cute, although a little bit bigger and a little heavier. In terms of the feel of it, it's basically the same feel. I'd say this feels a bit softer, but this one is like, so what's the Indonesian word? Gemes, and the Filipino word gigil. It's like, oh, like aggressive cuteness or something like that. Okay, you can see you can also customize this with these accessories, and you can also buy clothes for them and a case, like a bag case, but you have to get obviously a bigger one than the one that you'll get for the Labubu, not because they're taller, but because they're wider, as you can see. So these are quite cute. Okay, let's put that aside. Now, apart from these two, I started getting a few messages about, oh yeah, by the way, for Labubu, you have to be a little careful. The vanilla face can get scratched. So this one got scratched because of the eyeglasses that it wears. So while I was featuring this, a few people were asking me about Baby 3. And I got a little curious. What on earth is Baby 3? And so I went and had a little search, and I'm going to show you what Baby 3 is. So this is the Baby 3 blind box. It's a huge box. I can't even fit it into the camera. So just so you see the difference, I'm going to put these two away. Just so you see the difference, I already showed you that the Labubu and the Bao-ao box were basically the same size. This one, if you start from the bottom, right, it's just like way longer, and it is wider and also thicker, if you can see. So it is a pretty big bag charm because it is also a bag charm. So the Labubu, the Bao-ao, these are all bag charms. So just so you know, fashion designers have been using these very cute bag charms. Some of them are plush over the years, but like Burberry has its bear and, you know, a few others. But this year they've gone a little bit big on plush. So I suppose it is either a product or maybe a product of what is happening around, or is it vice versa? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Before I remove it, this is it's what's this, hook that you can put on the bag, so it's a bit flimsier. But let's talk about that later. That just fell. So when you get the Baby 3, this is the Baby 3 version 3, by the way. They have so many versions. There's a Baby 3 version 1 and 2, which are basically just heads. And we'll do an unboxing of that today. And then there's, also there's fruit that's just a head. And then we have, oh yeah, and Zodiac, is that just a head? And then we have the macaron and the version 3 that has the body as well, which makes it really big. We'll unbox one of these with you. So what can you get? Very interestingly, there are all these bodies for version 3. There's, I think, a fox, a dinosaur, a panda, very cute. Then there's a sheep, there's a squirrel, a pig, an elephant, a rabbit, and a secret. The secret is a teddy bear. Okay, so this is how it is. And look at this. It tells you this series has a total of 8 regular models, 1 hidden model, 1 and 6 random. Not so sure what that means. 4 hair colors. So the hair color is this thing that you see right there. That's the hair. So there are 4 hair colors. There's blue, pink, purple, and yellow. 4 expressions. That is basically like the eyes and the mouth. So there's a 360-degree eye movement, left and right eye movement, angry glass eye, and crying glass eye. There are 6 facial doodles, like facial tattoos. And the hair color expression graffiti, that's the face doodle, are randomly matched. So please refer to the actual product, which you will get. And so it's like a lot of variations that you can get from these 8 plus secret, so 9 animals. Okay, so this one also has a QR code. Where is the QR code? QR code that you can scan, and it will show you. So we're going to go ahead and scan it. Okay, and it'll show you if your product is real or fake. So this one has code EWM CN. That's the site it'll bring you to. This doesn't have a super long waiting time. The longest is really the Bao-ao. And then you'll see this. They're just sort of cute. Look at that. Okay, so this tells you that it's a genuine product. Okay, but there's no like special code for each one. Now when you open it, let's go ahead and open it. You'll get this, which is the tag that you can attach to your bag. Then you'll also get this huge bag inside it, and also a card. And I'll show you the card in a little bit, just so you see how it compares with the other cards. But let's open it up. And this is the dinosaur with an angry crying face. Okay, and as you see here, this is the dinosaur. So you have the eyes, and then you have the cheeks, then you have this crying face. It's so cute. Then you have the facial tattoos or the facial doodles. Then you have the body itself. It has a little tail at the end And as you can see, there is no tag like the others do. Where are the others? So the others have this sort of tag hanging um, out of the top of their head. This is not. This has this little hook here where the idea is that you put this in. But it's not just this. You can put a lot of other charms in, and then they can act as hooks for your doll. But they provide this. And I bought a whole box of this because I'll show you the reason later. There's a special reason for it. But yeah, so that means I have all these lanyards from the different boxes, right? And each box will also come with a card. It looks like this, and it's all in Chinese. Okay, so that's what you get for baby 3. So this is the card for the baby 3, and then this is the card for Labubu, and finally this is the card for Bao-ao. So if you haven't figured it out yet, the Bao is I suppose it's the bao, the Chinese steamed bread bun thing. That's super delicious. And so that's the inspiration for this. This, I don't know really, but it's so cute. It's so cute, but it's so big. So this is how the sizes compare. And this is the Labubu. The Labubu is the tiniest of them all. Look at the difference in size. Okay, other things about the Labubu that makes it a little different. Labubu, you can move the head and you can move the feet, okay, and not the hands. But the hands, you can sort of turn them inward and outward, right? Not much articulation on the feet though, but the Labubu also can stand, okay? But the Bao-ao, not so much. It's too top heavy and back heavy. So the back of its head is a little heavy. And this, the baby 3, cannot stand at all. Because number one, the feet are not flat enough for standing. And it's just too top heavy to stand. I've been trying to make it stand, but it's just not going to work. Maybe if you put like shoes on it, but I haven't really tried that. Because why would you cover all this nice, like all this goodness inside? It even has this tail. It's such a cool piece. The fur is a little longer than what you'll see in your Bao-ao and your Labubu. It's thicker. And there are just like more details on baby 3 as opposed to these two other bag charms. So if you don't mind a heavier bag, because it is much heavier than these two, then this would be very cute if you're like a maximalist and you really like big stuff. So this is quite good to have. So apart from this one, I also have, so this is the dino, and we have, okay, this is the squirrel. Yeah, that's the squirrel. Now what you can see is that the faces are different and the eyes are different. So this would be the angry eyes. That's what it says, right? The angry glass eye. And this one is the one that has eyes that can go left and right. Okay, they both have pink hair. And hold up, I do have a few more that we've unboxed. This is the pig. Again, you'll see different doodles on the face. Let's move my pad away, this away. It's a really huge dolls, like bag charm dolls. The color on the pig is like a dirty pink. Maybe because it's a pig. I don't know. But it's so nice and soft and so lovely to hold. I mean, that's one thing that I can say about the baby 3. They're just so cute. They're like proper dolls. This one also has eyes that go left and right. But as you can see, different face doodles on them. But all of them have pink hair. Let's see what else I have. Ta-da! Oh, here we go. We have sheep again with angry eyes. Very similar to the dinosaur. But as you can see, again, different doodles on the face. This one is like a little bit of a vampire thing happening for it. And blue hair. Again, lovely details. This one has a little tail and the tag is pink. As you can see there, this one, it's brown. I think they sort of match it with the color of the doll. And one more. Oh, this is the panda. This is super cute. Hold up. There we go. This is the panda. Again, eyes that go left and right. Okay, so why did I buy so many of these? When I was able to exercise a lot of self-control in the other ones, there is a very interesting customization that you can do with these dolls. So what you'll need is this accessory. It's going to be like some plastic blunt thing. I have an IKEA knife with me. And what you can do is, let's say you really like the face on this pig, or you really like the pig. So what you can do is that, oh, you really like the pig, but you really like, hold on, let me just get another one. Okay, you really like the face of this one, and you want to have this face on this animal. So what you can do, let's just move all of these away. Okay, so what you can do is with this blunt object, I use a butter knife, you can remove the face of one of them like this. It's quite easy. Okay, and so you have this face and you want to put it here. So you also remove the face on this one. This one's a little harder to remove, actually. Okay. So some apparently you need to sort of wrestle with, and some are easy. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, okay, not really okay. There we go. So the hair sort of holds it in place, but there's also a locking thing inside that holds it in place. So you got to remove it from that lock. Don't worry too much about it. First time I did this, I got a little worried, but I saw that it's mostly because some of the fur just got in the way. Okay, so you just remove it like so, and then you can move it. So maybe I wanted this here, and all I have to do is pop it in. And I get this sheep with this face and this face. Maybe I want it here, so I can just pop it in here. Hold up. Make sure I'm doing it right. Putting it in the right place. Okay. Like so. So now I have the face I want on the animal that I want, and I can just move them back. So that makes this particular bag charm collection very, very interesting, because you can move the faces around. Okay, very nice. Okay, these also come with cards, like I showed you with the dinosaur. So these also come with their own cards. So this is the one for the sheep and the pig and the squirrel. That's a squirrel, right? And because they have a fox. So I don't know, is that a fox? And the panda. These were also, as far as the research that I have, were released in 2024. So again, these you can move the eyes of. This one you cannot, but it's like 3-dimensional. Nice. Okay. Now this is version 3, and I did mention that there are other versions where you just get the head. And so version 1 is actually one of those versions. Now the place where I got this from were very, very nice to me, and they sent this as a gift. So I got it from a shop, an online shop here, Tokopedia, one of my favorite shops. And they sent this whole box of 6, version 3, and they gave me this as a gift. And so you have all these options. Again, you can change the face. I mean, that's the idea. And this is how it looks. This one has a QR code right there at the bottom. Okay. And it doesn't really say much about the faces here. Oh, no, it does. So there are 4 expressions: left and right eye movement, 360 degree eye movement like the other one, angry glass eye, crying glass eye, 4 hair colors, 6 kinds of facial graffiti, and again, all random. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it together because I have not unboxed it yet. Okay, so let's get this off. How do people do it? Okay, not really into that thing, but I do love the sound of cardboard. There we go. You open it up. I think I'm getting a little better at opening up blind boxes, just a little bit, because now this one is a little stuck and I don't really want it to be stuck like that. Okay. Oh, fine. Okay, it got stuck with glue there. So I'm just gonna do that. This is what you get with it. Now, I don't really want to see if there's like a card yet because I want to it to be a surprise for all of us. Okay, this is a lot bulkier. Is the head going to be bigger on this? I don't know. This is how it looks. Okay, and on the other side, and let's go ahead and open it up together. Okay, and what do we get? Ooh, nice and pink. Oh, it's a rabbit, and a very cute looking rabbit too, with a carrot on top. Oh, and it has the side to side eyes. Oh, I have so many of these side to side eyes thing. Okay, I think maybe this is like one of the most common ones because I have this as well. Oh, they have exactly the same face. Okay. So there's no exchanging of these two. I can say here though that this is more detailed, like you can clearly see it. This one, not so. And it's thicker and there's like, I don't know, there's some ball texture here that I can feel. Maybe it adds weight. There's no way to open it. It's really just a charm. And again, you have this on the side, which looks a bit flimsier because it's like just a ribbon, if you can see. The one on the newer version is a bit like thicker nylon. This one is like a thin ribbon. Okay, and inside the box, you don't even get this. At least I don't think so. Let me check. Nope. You don't get a lanyard for that. There's nothing here. But you do get this, which tells you which animal it is or face it is that you're getting. Okay, it is quite cute though. So again, this little ribbon there, and this is how it compares. So they have a lot of this version. They have it in version 1, 2, the fruit version, the zodiac version, so they have all of that. And it has this little tag here, and this one sewn in as well. Okay, it's very cute. So if you're a fidgeter, maybe this is something you'd like to have because it really changes the look. But it's just side to side. There we go. And of course you can change the face too. I'm not going to do that. Simply, oh, it has a tail. Simply because I have the face here already. Okay, let's go ahead and unbox one of the version 3s with you. If I can find it. Here we go. hold up a second. Okay, so, oh, just like a quick comparison, the box is like half the size. Okay, let's go ahead and unbox this. Okay, so the seal is a little skewed. Okay, I didn't quite see that in the other ones. This one is easier to pull than version 1. And then we're going to go ahead and open it up. We're not going to check the card inside. I hope it doesn't pop off. This is how it looks. Okay, and then this is what we have. I'm going to go ahead and, okay, so that's how it looks. And then we're going to go ahead and remove this. And, oh, it's upside down. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's the bunny. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I have 2 bunnies now. 2 bunnies. The colors are a little different. This is darker pink. This is lighter pink. Oh, but it's so cute. You can't move the head. I mean the ears. And it looks like this. Oh, but I also have this face already. Oh, this has different eyes. These are the eyes that can go and do 360. And the hair is also purple. Oh, this is, okay, so this is nice. New face. And roughly, no, I have these doodles on the face already. Let me see which one I have it on. Have it on this angry dino. Oh, but this one, now I see how this face looks with the eyes going around. So it can be like this, a little derpy, a little strange, or it can just look at you straight like that. Oh, this is nice. Again, the fur is nice and soft. It's very squishy, like you want to just squish it in the box. Outside of the tin foil thing that is covered, you get to have this. Tells you the face as well, or at least one of the faces. This one is like the exact face. That's quite cool. Okay, wait, let me just see. Are the others the exact faces too? I believe not though. But no, it's not. I did exchange this with the pig, and no, it's a little different. But this one, this rabbit is the exact face as the card. That's kind of cool. Okay, size comparison again. This is, I think, the biggest with the dino. Hold up, let me find the dino again. Oh, yeah, I think it's the biggest. So this is baby 3 with different faces. Again, you can change the faces, which make it so interesting, but make sure you have, oh, you have a blunt plastic object to do that with. Again, here you have this, where is it on this one? Oh, there it is. So you have this little tab that you can use to put it in. You have this tab as well, just to show that it is from baby 3. Okay, and then you have your Bao collection. Where's my Bao? Which is a little smaller. There we go. And then, of course, you have your Labubu, which is even smaller. Okay, let's move that away. If you dress up your Labubu like I did with my chestnut cocoa, it does add bulk to it, so you can compare this way. Let's move things a little bit so you can see how they compare with each other. There you go. Yeah, so they are quite different in sizes. This Labubu is the smallest. This is the biggest. The baby 3 is the biggest that I have so far. And I don't know, I think anything bigger than this is already a doll and not a charm. And the cards, this is what you'll get for the cards. So you have this. Well, let's get this one because it's the biggest. So you have this, and you have this tiny card, and you get this from the Bao-ao. And finally, for Labubu, you get this. Okay. Very nice to have as well. I like the cards too. I know baby 3 has clothes, but seriously, I don't know who'd want to put clothes on something this cute. Well, a lot of people do, actually, if I look at the numbers in the shops. So this one doesn't have eyes you can move. This one does, and they come in different facial expressions and different types of eyes. This one also, you can't change the faces, but it's so much easier to dress these up. In terms of putting it up as a bag charm, I suppose these two are really, like, they feel very solid when you have them in your bag, like they're not going to get ripped off your doll. This one, not much, because it's quite small and your charm is quite big. So let's move these away. So there's a bit of that. Oh, this is so nice, so cute. Okay, what I do though, which makes it, because I managed to like mix my collection. So when I have my Hobonichi, which is the monsters for this year for my collection of poetry, what I do is I put these cards in, and so I have like a bunch of monsters in my little case, like so. And then on this side, I put my Bao-aos because they look very cute, just peeking out like that. If you can see, where's my other Bao-ao? Here. So they're really nice to decorate your journal with as well. That's my Hobonichi monsters for 2025. Okay, so for those of you looking for bag charms and trying to figure out what you want, if you want a smaller one, that's still a plush. You have your Labubu. It is the most expensive one, maybe because of the hype as well. And then if you want slightly bigger without this face, because some people don't really like this face, you can get your bows. The Bao-ao, so cute. Okay, also different animals. But if you really want big ones that are just so squishy, you can get your baby 3 version 3, or if you don't want it to be that big, you can get your baby 3 version 1, which is just the head, but is also as squishy and cute. Okay, so these are, I have 2 rabbits. So these are the bag charms that I have so far, and I hope this has helped some of you who have been trying to figure out how they all compare together. This is Kai from Kikai Craft. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a great day or a restful evening. Bye, everyone.